Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Ujamaa journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Ujamaa journey, and let's build together.
Habaragani, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujamaa, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, mid-size sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and has since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Great day, great day, great day, fam. Oh man, I'm slipping. I am slipping. All right, let me go on to change the screen real quick, and we're gonna get straight into it. All right, this should be, what color should this be? It should be green. So we're gonna change the color real quick. I got on, I was like, oh man, I was feeling kind of down, but you can't stay down after I start drinking my water. I feel good. I feel better. All right, family, let's go. Let's get into it. Y'all know we are here right now for the Daily Toast. I want to remind you that you are standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Ujamaa Journey Media. Thank you, Anime. Eat the cake. Got you some cake. Eat the cake, Anime. Of course, you know, this is a Heart of a Sipper production. And this is the Daily Toast. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Oh my God! Listen! Great Ujamaa to each and every last one of y'all. And of course, the Ujamaa babies get their round of applause. We on Ujamaa, man. We in the Ujamaa moment. Yes, Ujamaa, it is your day. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there. Hey, family. So now let's go and let's get straight to it. Cause y'all know time, you know, I had the show and we had about an hour discussion after the show last night, and I was like, I came home, I was like, man, I'm tired. Then I had a long day on an adventure. I'm like, okay.
So I said, So I don't know. I think we're gonna have a show tonight, tribal quotes, but I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure, but I need to start. I need to get back on my pattern, back into my systematic process. You know what I'm saying? Because once you break them, it's kind of it's real easy to continue breaking them, right? You know what I'm saying? Because there was a time where I wouldn't miss no shows, but but then once again, I wasn't doing shows 7 days a week, right? So we do the Daily Toast 7 days a week. So the evening shows kind of take a back seat to that because the toast is the most important show of the day, at least for me, because it's not just a conversation; it's the fact that we're pouring we're pouring for something. We're doing something important, something that impacts lives. So we're gonna knock it out. We're gonna knock it out. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right. So let's hit this toast up. So last night, those that were able to join us, I want to thank all of y'all that took the time to come on out. We did our blunt talk. Had a good conversation, And like I said, you never know what direction the conversation is gonna take, and you never know what's gonna happen afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's part of the joy of getting out here and doing these broadcasts. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the joys of this, the spontaneousness of the moments that jump up out of this, the calls. You never know who possibly might be waiting to call in. You never know what type of information you're going to receive. You never know what ideas might hit you when you right in the midst of the stream. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know what questions might pop up. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm really, really, really loving this thing. And I want to make sure, to get your mind ready, get that, so I'm going to get that. The war horn. Ooh, that's the one for the day. All right, so let's do this toast. Y'all ready? Let's get it. First off, I want to give honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute the Creator and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our ancestors and we lift up our glass. And we start off with the names: Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Tex, Santa Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rose Lee, Tilly, George, William, Walter, Chris Penny, Gaston, Lee, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Avar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappet, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, Nomo X, Pet Mod, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Agenie, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Thompson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright there, Gail Pullen, the Luxor Brother, Miss Edie Brooks Crawley, Miss Reed Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Remy McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Frank John Smith, Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Chris Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Cameron Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Burt Beatty, Sel Weller, Peter Farmer, Ago Sosu, Shell Harvey, Ann Charmaine, Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merrill B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson, Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hader Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Afia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Perky Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Ward, John Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vesta, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Diddy Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Calloway, we got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFritis Hines, Inez Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winfrey Scatterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy. We have Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jeffin, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Ward Irby, Jim Gosher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead. Oh man, we was on the road, family was on the road. Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, I'm Becca Azano, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eudor and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Ted McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno, Baby Hatch, Seen Miller, Mally Miller, Howzy Hashtag Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Fred Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, Move Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Benella, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Hurton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Parkey, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Red Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Miller Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lil Fernandez, Jack and the Brothers, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Coper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Shirley Morgan, Sybil Everett McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Condom. I'm Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Rob Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Sarah Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, where we at? I said Frank Smith. I ain't got no Frank Smith. Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin, hold on. Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Semple, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Mr. Thornton, Miss Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasandra Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Lalati Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey. We got Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Virgin, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carl White, Jesse Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young, III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Whiston, Abe Julia Lawrence, Ozell Ellis Sr., Glass Cooper, Ozell Ellis Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Seven Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Mentor, Mary Smith, Juanette Florence Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nicey, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Reesa, Nanette Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reach Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Mabel Haskins, Brett L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woodforth, Reggie Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Miss Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery. Family, we have done it once again. We lift up our glass and we salute each and every last one of our ancestors. And with that, we say Ashe. From there, we move on to the present moment. Right now, we are on Ujamaa. We want to give the Ujamaa babies a round of applause. All right. So we lift up our glass to this present moment. And we salute this present moment. Right now, as I do on every day, I ask you to seek out your principle. Seek out the principle. The principle of the day is Ujamaa family. Seek out Ujamaa. For those that might be wondering, what do you mean when he talking about that? Go on to our free e-course. Go to free e-course, freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com. Brother Kwame said, the unexpected that comes out of the geniusness of our seemingly crazy children. Word. freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com. So right now we're on Ujamaa. For those that don't speak the language, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. Today is Ujamaa. We're saluting this moment, the power of this moment, and I'm asking each of you to seek out Ujamaa. The modic principle there is reciprocity. Gratitude is what we teach in the M7. Green is the color of the day. See by my shirt. Polarity is the Hermetic law. Male name is Yao. Female name is Ya. All right, family, we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Kind of on time there, anime. From there, fam, where do we go? From there, where do we go? All right. From the present moment, we move to our future. We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to toast our children's children on to infinity. And with that, we say, Ashe. Okay, I'm kind of impressed. So from So we went through the past, went through the present. We lifted up our glass to our children's children to infinity, I think. We lift up our glass. Once again, we say Ashe. From there, family, move to all of our relations. From all of our relations, we say Ashe. From all of our relations. From all of our relations. Hold on, let me think before you start clapping. We move to send out energy to all those that might need it at this point in time. Those that might need some healing, those that might need some encouragement. We send out that energy to all those in our circle that might be out there needing the energy, not even knowing that they need it, or might even be asking for it. So let's send that energy out, and we say Ashe. From there, we get to the selfish toast. This is time for you and time for me to ask, what is it that you need right now in this moment for you to move towards your greatness? What is it that you need right now to move towards your greatness? We lift up our glass to it. What is it? And we say what? We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right. From there, family, we move to our tribe. We're going to lift up our tribe. Salute your tribe. My tribe is Ujamaa. Who's your accountability group? Lift it up. We say Ashe. We say Ashe. Slipping up a little bit. All right, last but not least, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, most beautiful, most uplifting, most outstanding individual in the room right now. I'm taking the time to toast you. I lift up my glass to you, and we say Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right. Let's see. We got a couple of seconds. So let's go and let's go to the news screen real quick. And all right. I don't want to be on that page. What happened to my Facebook and crashed on me? What? How unusual. We got any news? I hear the Ujamaa girls upstairs having a good time. You know, we about to get up out of here. All right, so it looked like the news feed. Okay, here we go. That's a nice shirt. You know, the shirts. You know, we got a shop, so y'all gonna check out the shop. Let's see if we got anything. I didn't see anything super interesting this morning. I did see, you know, far as, you know, because like investment and stuff, a company that I invested in is selling off a whole bunch of shares, which causing the price to go down. And like I said, I told my kids, I said, when the price go down, you know what I'm saying? If you investing in a company, you believe in the company, you buy. All right, and I'm sitting up here like, where I'm going to pull this cash from? I need to buy. What's up?
Are we all going in the car and you dropping off the plane first?
I mean, you talk like I only got a little Tesla or something. I got a van. I got 8 seats. Why?
Okay, I just asking.
All right, last night we had Blunt Talk. Real good show last night. Go check that out. Here go a powerful little story here from TikTok. This is Quentin Allums, storyteller on TikTok. A storyteller, and I think he did a TED Talk. So let's check out his he got this 1 minute, family, 1 minute. Just check it out, and we gonna get up. It's tag just Q.
1965, there was this Harvard psychologist. He basically approaches this school in California and he's like, yo, like, I've got this test that I can give you guys. It's going to help you identify the special kids, right? Like the awesome kids. They're going to go on to do amazing things. They're going to be genius. So the school agrees. You have the special kids, you have the average kids. Students don't know that they're being tested, but the teachers do, right? It comes back in a year, and what they find is those test results were incredibly accurate. Right? Like the special kids blew the average kids out of the water in every single category. Math, science, English, everything. But the thing is that test was bullshit. It wasn't real. It was fake. Those students were chosen at random. But the teachers were fed this narrative that these kids were special, so they were more patient with the kids. They're more invested with these kids. They spent more time with these kids. That is the power of story. That's the power of narrative. 1965, there was this.
All right, so the power of story, we constantly talked about that. We talk about that on Ujamaa Journey. The stories, the power of the stories we tell ourselves. And, oftentimes some of the stuff we think that we're telling ourselves, we don't think that they're stories. But we shape our entire existence around the stories, around stories we've been told, around stories about our culture, around stories about our beliefs, around stories. And he just gave you an example of how somebody coming in, changing the narrative could work for the good. But there are a dozen examples of how somebody could come in and change the story for the worse and still get negative results. So family, you got to be careful with the story you tell yourself, especially those of you who are moving to change your life. Right? Because if you're telling yourself the same old story, the same old narrative, if you're defining yourself by the same old narrative, there's no way that you are ever going to make any significant changes in your life. All right? Grab hold of your narrative. Take control of your narrative. Take control of the narrative of your family. Take control of the narrative of your tribe. And eventually let's build up to where we're telling a powerful and positive and well, let's say balanced and powerful story for our nation. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna tell your story like you could tell it. And in most cases, they shouldn't. And they're not. They're coming from somewhere else. So stop allowing your story to be washed out by all the bullshit that's flowing around you. You know what I'm saying? You're like a lotus flower in the swamp. You understand? Surrounded by mud and muck. You know what I'm saying? If you ever heard my self-mastery tape, you're the lotus flower. And up out of all that dirt and grime and all that, your beauty shines through. You know what I'm saying? Hell, as a matter of fact, a lot of that dirt and grime and shit and all that, it nourishes you. You understand? Makes you stronger. You know what I'm saying? Some of the setbacks. You know what I'm saying? How do you tell your story? How do you tell yourself the stories of some of your setbacks? Because like I said, I'm finding it real hard to deal with people that don't believe in allowing failure. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't win. And that's good. Why? Because that person that came in fourth place, if there is a fourth place, is going to be more determined to be better next time. You know what I'm saying? Or we can allow them to, tell themselves the story that I always lose and blah, blah, blah. No, you need to try. You need to push. Right? Fair, but some of them feel failure ain't good. That ain't me. See, with I had to see this one. I had to share. Now, these are Michael Jackson's children. Michael Jackson's children. I'm going to say it again. I just like the rose growing through the crack in the sidewalk. All right, well, I like the lotus flower. Then, to each his own. These are Michael Jackson's kids. Y'all gonna read the story. I just thought I would post it. But anybody see Michael in there? I'm just asking. Just asking. Anybody? Here, wait, hold on. Let's look at some of the other pictures. Let's see. Prince Jackson. Anybody see Michael? Let's see. Paris Jackson. Michael got himself some white kids. I guess when you get a lot of money, you could just and Biggie, is it Biggie Jackson? I'm just, I don't know. Okay, all right. I mean, I'm just saying. I ask those questions. Oh, he said, just like the rose growing through the crack in the sidewalk. I agree. Just like the rose growing through the crack in the sidewalk. I can't see everything, Kwame, because, the mic is in the way, but, you got to change those narratives. But like I said, I just want y'all to see Michael Jackson's children. Because I'm just saying. Yeah, CNN.com, and then we done after this one, I think. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna be done after this. Oh, we got a lot. They talking about a fourth stimulus check may be coming. Business leaders warn of consequence to propose New York tax hikes. You know what I'm saying? The companies are basically, they shaking them down. You raise these taxes, we gonna, the company's telling the government what to do. But I gotta deal with this one. White headmaster at New York Catholic school resigns after telling a black student to kneel and apologize like the Africans. I can't make this shit up. He said, kneel and apologize the African way. Can't make that. I don't know. Maybe he ain't been around the TV. Maybe he don't know what's going on. Maybe he spent a lot of time praying. I find it so hard to believe. But anyway, this is CNN. Evan Simcoe Bednarski, the white headmaster of a Catholic school on Long Island, has resigned following reports that he had a black student kneel in apology last month, calling it the African way to apologize. On your knees. I can't make this shit up. I swear. I just, hold on. The headmaster was temporarily removed from his job at St. Martin's de Porres School in Hempstead, New York over the weekend after parent Trisha Paul went to the local press regarding her 11-year-old son's treatment at the school. On your knees! Apologize the African way. See, that's one of those narratives, right? The incident was first reported by New York Daily News. On Wednesday, the school issued a statement saying that the headmaster resigned. Now, would anything have happened if that mother had not went to the newspapers? And then on top of that, since it's a Catholic school, this dude is probably just likely to be relocated in Colorado or somewhere. Perhaps to confuse the African way with the Catholic Penix way, laughing out loud. Maybe he was trying to give a history lesson and it just was taken wrong. You think so, Kwame? The leadership of St. Martin de Porres, Mariana's school, continues to review the incident in question, assured that it never repeated again in any form. See, because you can move the priest, but can you move the culture out of which the headmaster, first off, he's the headmaster of the school. You can move the headmaster, but can you move the culture? Is it the headmaster, or is the headmaster reflecting the culture in the school? Is he reflecting the culture of the organization that runs the school? The leadership of St. Martin de Porres Marianas School continues to review the incident in question to ensure that it never is repeated again in any form. Quit trying to sell me this phone. They see me looking at their phone, so they see me looking at their phone. I was looking at their phone a couple of days ago. I was about to get it. He's a product of the culture. That's right. The statement reads, "It is important to assure student, parents, and faculty that this incident does not reflect our long-established value of respect for individuals of the established protocols regarding student-related issues." In other words, blah, 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 blah. That's basically what that is. Blah, 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 blah. The school added that a new principal, a mother of former students, and certified school administrator will begin leading the school immediately. In an interview with CNN on Coogee, Paul said she noticed her son seemed sad after school one day late last month. When she asked him what happened, he told her he'd been sent to the headmaster's office for working on an assignment in his literature class during designated reading time. Paul said her son's teacher took the assignment, tore it up, and brought her son to the headmaster's office. Once there, Paul said the headmaster told her son to kneel before the teacher in apology. I was filled with a different type of emotion. Paul said when the headmaster called a few days later to discuss dates for her son's first communion, Paul said she brought it up. I asked him what happened. She said he began to tell me a story about an African family that attended the school many years ago. The headmaster, according to Paul, told her about a former student whose father had once told him to bow when apologizing, calling it the Nigerian way. I was just at a loss for words. Paul, who alone with her son is black and of Haitian descent, told CNN, I didn't understand the relevance. I was really sad and disappointed, she said, adding that she went to the school to speak with the headmaster a few days later. I was hoping to get through to him, she said. In his office, the headmaster told the story again, Paul said. This time, it was the African way. She said she tried to convey to the headmaster that he humiliated and degraded my son, but said she didn't feel heard. Paul said she decided to remove her son from in-person classes, and he currently attends remotely. He has become extremely quiet, she said Tuesday, or Coogee. His interaction with everyone, family, friends, has changed. He's sad. He has questions. He's just trying to cope with this. We are all not the same, she said. We are not all Africans. We are not all Nigerians, Paul said. She was never notified of the disciplinary incident by the school. I do believe that had my son not told me about this incident, it would have been brushed under the rug, she said. I'm hoping there's some kind of resolution where he does step down, she said of the headmaster. I want there to be change. I want my child to be the person who makes a difference. The headmaster, who is not being named by CNN, did not respond to requests for comment. Neither Conway nor St. Martin de Porres commented on the matter beyond the acting headmaster's public statement. He connected. Bow, kneel. I'm so confused. Next, he'll have to prostrate himself before the whole predominantly white school body. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? All right, family. Yo, this is Brother High Tim. I want to thank y'all for your time and your patience. And yo, I am out.